All right, some WNBA adjacent news. Darren Waller, New York Giants tight end, formerly Las Vegas Raiders tight end, and when he was in Las Vegas is when he met Kelsey Plum, WNBA star and member of the Las Vegas Aces. They met while they were both living in Las Vegas. They got married. They were a sports couple, and then a couple months back, they announced that they were getting a divorce. And at the time, Kelsey Plum posted on her Instagram that she would share her story someday. Haven't heard anything from her. We have now heard from Darren Waller via song, and not just via song and music video, because yesterday Darren Waller released Who Knew, her perspective, and it included these scenes at the end where a Kelsey Plum lookalike stabs him in the back and he fakes his death falling onto the sand with the water rushing onto his face. Does Darren Waller have any friends? Answer me this.
That's not anything fun to do at a beach. I wouldn't like to get stabbed in the back at a beach.
Stabbed on the back did not make our beach draft. Was there nobody in this man's life who took him by the hand and said, Darren, keep it in your journal? We talked about journals this week. Keep it in your journal. This is great. Even if you want to go through the process of making the music video, maybe that helps heal you in some ways, just please don't release it. Not one person. Where are your friends? Where are your friends to tell you stop?
What's wrong with the music video?
It's very Crimea River-esque, only he is not Justin
he's
Timberlake.
not good.
He's Darren Waller. And I know this man has gone through so much. His story is incredibly inspiring from his past with addiction and everything that he's overcome. But oh my goodness, if you're going to release a breakup song and breakup music video, it at least has to be good. And frankly, this was not. This was not.
Okay. I'm sorry. I think that we should allow that man to feel his feelings. You can
feel your feelings without that.
I'm big into allowing dudes to express their sensitive side and their emotions.
Oh, yes, you are often on that side.
I'm huge into it. So
he said that on February 3rd, I felt a strong conviction to do something different. I'd never written a song from the perspective of someone else until this. There's something extremely valuable and quite humbling, LOL, about putting yourself in the shoes of those you have been intimate with and taking an honest look at yourself. The only result possible is growth. I don't understand how putting yourself in the shoes of those you've been intimate with and trying to learn from that leads to the music video with the lookalike of being stabbed in the back.
So maybe he put himself in her shoes, right? So if he's putting himself in the shoes of somebody you've been intimate with, and he's the one getting stabbed in the back by the Kelsey Plum.
You're saying he stabbed her in the back?
Maybe that's what it is.
You're saying this is a reverse metaphor?
So maybe we need to re-listen to it because he might be telling on himself. He might be telling on himself.
Take your time and heal. Just take a time out and feel. The nights we opened up and we knew how much that you and I were real. How long I gotta climb up this hill. I'm tired and I wanna be still. Imagine if we fell out of tune. 'Cause F, who knew that love could kill? If you take your time, you'll feel the weight fall off. F what your plans are, go ahead and call off. You tired of your day job? We can go down that dirt road like some kids, we can go play. You laughing your face off. Slide right down the highway, we can take off. Why you want to run away? Why can't you just stay? Take your time and heal. Just take a time out and feel.
Yeah, I'm done. I didn't do it near as bad as you.
Not good.
Okay.
Is there like a tangerine one?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
That's tasty.
Yes. But yeah, I think that Darren Waller is telling on himself there.
Listen,
I think this isn't a breakup as much as it is an apology. I think he wants to apologize to Kelsey Plum, and here you are, and here you guys are at home making fun of this man for embracing his softer side. That's why toxic masculinity has to still exist. That's why Jerry Seinfeld likes men, masculine men. That's why, because if we show any type of vulnerability, then you guys get on to us about it and make fun of us and shame us for it.
If you had wrote it as a poem.
Darren, I support you, Darren. Keep making these music videos, baby.
We didn't need the production. We didn't need the production with the Kelsey Plum lookalike. You could have written a poem. You could have even written a song.
What's it? He did write a song.
Also, wait, again, you can do all of this. You just don't have to put it out into the universe.
He's trying to change the narrative
on
what it is to be a football player.
After a breakup, I wrote a true story. I wrote a song following a breakup in high school. I wrote it. I was so excited about it. I was going to try to write something on the piano to go along with the lyrics, but I went full lyrics first. And I took that song to my mother, and I sang it for her. And she said, Jesse, I'm so proud of you for getting your feelings out like this. This is the kind of thing that is really healthy for you to do. I think it should just be for you. I think this is something that should just be, for you on the inside. And that song never saw the light of day. And 10 years later, I looked at the lyrics of those songs and oh my God, I would have been embarrassed as ever. Thank God TikTok didn't exist. Thank God Instagram Reels didn't exist. Thank God Vine didn't exist. I would have been a laughingstock. Sometimes you just need someone to hold your hand and take a step back and understand that you can go through personal artistic journeys based on trauma and pain that you survived. And it just doesn't have to be made into a song.
I find this take really surprising coming from you.
Interesting.
I would think that you'd want that guy, that person who's really so in touch with his feelings that he's willing to share them publicly. I would think that you'd want him on the Bears to play on that what's the generation behind this? Gen Z team?
I love the Chicago Bears.
Like you'd want him to be with Caleb Williams
and
the rest
and
of
the Yas Queens.
Yeah. And change the way we view masculinity. That's what I would think from you.
This to me I don't think it's fair to wrap this up into how we view masculinity.
A dude expressing his emotions and saying, you know what,
a dude who used
wrong, I'm sorry.
We gave Justin Timberlake all sorts of hell when he used the Britney Spears lookalike in Cry Me a River.
Y'all gave Justin Timberlake all types of hell.
So maybe I am triggered. Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe I'm triggered.
Now
looking at
like
the old Cry Me a
Gen
River
Z.
music video and now understanding how that relationship and having read Britney Spears' memoir but also just in real time understanding like how messed up that was and looking at this and like here, Kelsey Plum said, I'll share my story in his own time. And I'm not saying Darren Waller can't share his story. He absolutely can. But just don't have stabbing. There was blood.
At the beach.
At the beach.
Come on, beaches.
Let's go get away.
Let's go.
Nikki said it to starships, not... That's murder. Murder.
That was the
case. Are you calling Kelsey Plum a murderer?
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m.